Hey, what's going on? It's your boy B Mims. I'm out here with BrickHouseTalk.com, and we out here in Oakland, California at Castlemont Gym, and I'm here with basketball coach Hodari McGavock. Hodari, how you doing?
My pleasure. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So before we get into any interview and any questions or anything like that, I just want to take the time to say thank you. I appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule to sit here and talk with us. I know you're a busy man, but I appreciate the interview.
Glad to have you out here.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
You're always welcome to the castle.
Thank you.
Right.
So, if you could give the fans and the people out there just a little bit of your story, if you could just let them know how long you've been in the coaching game for, and how long have you been doing this?
I've been associated with basketball all my life. I'm from Indiana initially, and Indiana's a basketball state, but I actually started coaching basketball in Oakland probably around 1980.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And I started off at Oakland High School, and I was there for about 25 years. And then I took a couple years off involuntarily. And ended up here, and I love it here.
Okay, perfect. So as a coach, what are some of the things that you kind of look for in a student in order to determine, okay, this is the type of guy I need on my team?
Well, before I look at talent, I look at transcripts, report cards. Okay, so we had this slogan and motto in my program: no books, no ball.
No books, no ball.
Right, speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
Right, so once we get past that phase, unfortunately at Castlemont, I don't have the luxury of selecting like most schools do because for some strange reason, the numbers are down.
Okay. So
I had a total of 8 guys on the team this year. Beginning of the year, I had 6. Ended up with 8.
Okay.
And 2 years ago, we had 7, and we won championship. So it's working.
Okay. Yeah. So out of that championship that you won a couple of years back, I believe it was 2010, if I'm not mistaken, you won the OAL Championship, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So with that particular team, what's some of the biggest differences with that team versus the team that you have now?
Team that I have now, I was not as mature as that team was. I had one player in particular, John Green, who went on to play, get a scholarship at UC Santa Barbara, and he's currently playing there. He was actually, he was kind of like a coach. He was a leader. Okay. Right.
So you had a coach basically on the court.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Which helps out a lot.
And he set the example.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So you had a team leader.
Great team leader.
Great team leader.
Right.
Okay. So with that being said as well, when you do get the kids out here on the court and you stressing and emphasizing certain fundamentals, what are some of the things that you make sure you put an emphasis on in regards to, I don't know, it may be defense, it may be playing as a team, just things of that?
Well, we stress primarily fundamentals. We're a fundamentals high school. Teach basic fundamentals. Defense is top priority. Conditioning is right up there with defense. And discipline, following instructions, paying attention, and being held accountable. Hold them accountable for everything.
Okay, and that goes all the way back to education, to whatever they do on the court, off the court.
Right. They go hand in hand. Right, they really do.
Absolutely. So with that being said, you did say that you taught over at Oakland Technical High School for a while. Is that right?
Yeah, I worked there for a while. Yeah.
Okay. So with that, name some of the players that you dealt with and you coached over there, and they went on to go to D1 schools and you went on actually into the league. Just so some of the people out there get an idea of some of the people that you've helped to mentor and bring along and actually graduate them to the next level.
Okay, well, the name that'll probably be most familiar with, it would be Leon Poe.
Okay.
He played for me at Tech. Armando Surratt. They call him Quentin Thomas. They call him Q.
Okay.
Nicholas Bullock, Theo White. They all went Division I. All graduated, all of them.
Okay.
Now, although Leon went pro, he wasn't the best player I coached.
And that was my next question. I was going to ask you, who was the best player out of all your years of coaching, all your experience? Who's the best person that you've actually coached to date?
The best player I coached, believe it or not, his name was Keith Wainwright. But Keith had a problem going to class, so he never made it. Okay. Right, but in terms of just raw, pure talent, he was the best of all.
Okay, so that goes back to the emphasis that you got to put on education. You got to hit your books, no ball, as the slogan goes down here at Castlemont. I mean, we can't put enough emphasis on that. Got to have your books.
As a matter of fact, Barry played for me.
Oh, yeah? How far did Barry get?
He didn't tell you that?
Nah, he didn't let us in on that one.
Barry was one of my better players.
Oh, yeah? What position did Barry play?
It was a shooting guard.
Ah, shooting guard. Okay. So he was averaging about how many points a
I
game?
didn't tell you that.
Well, we make sure we get Barry on camera in a minute so he can tell his story. So with all of the players that you have coached up to date, I know there's a lot of other players coming from out of Oakland that have made it out to the league and the D1 schools and all that. Have you had a chance to maybe even coach with some of those guys or coach against some of those guys? And who would you say was one of the tougher opponents that you've had to coach against, and why?
Now?
Yes.
Well, the toughest opponent I have to coach against every year is McClymonds. They got the tradition.
Okay.
It's not that they're tough. It's just that traditional background gives people, it gives them a psychological edge.
Gotcha.
All right. The school around here who gets most of the notoriety and credit is De La Salle. And when I was at Tech, we played them 6 times, beat them 5.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, De La Salle has a huge tradition as far as the type of notoriety they get, the recognition, and I know sometimes it's, not as justified as it should be, but we want to make sure that's why we're here, to make sure you get the type of acknowledgement and credit that you're getting, because you've been doing this for quite some time. You've got quite an impressive resume. I believe in 2009 you was the model coach of the year. Am I correct with that?
That's true.
Okay, in 2010 you won the OAL Championships.
True.
Okay, in 2011 you was the coach of the state of California.
True.
Okay, and in 2012, if you wouldn't mind telling the audience for a quick second what's going to happen to you in 2012.
I hope I live the rest of the year, first of all.
Okay.
Number 2, unless they made a mistake, somebody selected me to be in the Hall of Fame.
Nice. I don't think they made a mistake with that one.
I think it's called the, used to be the Bay Area Black Hall of Fame. Now I think it's called the Multi-Ethnic Hall of Fame.
Correct. The Multi-Ethnic Sports Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame.
Right. And I think they made a mistake. They got Willie Mays in there, Will Chamberlain, and John Brody. So they probably made a mistake.
Probably made a mistake. I don't know. I think they might have got it right.
I don't know how my name got in that group.
I don't know. I think you put in enough work and you did all the things that you need to do in order to earn that accomplishment.
I'm not gonna tell them they made a mistake though.
Okay. Okay.
So if you don't tell them, I won't tell them.
Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing to them.
Okay. Well, we're gonna leave it as it is.
You gonna get a check?
Well, now that's what I'm working on. That's what I would like, a stipend. Yeah.
I know that's
but,
right.
I'll take what I can get.
That's right. That's right.
And it's not just my honor. It's for all the people that I work with that made it possible.
Absolutely.
Right. All the players primarily.
Okay.
And my assistant coaches.
Okay. There you go.
Right.
There you go. So, how much further would you see yourself coaching in the future?
Man. This is the truth. I'm not trying to be funny, but every morning I wake up, open my eyes, I'm happy. So I'm trying to get my assistant coach to take the job, but he don't want to do it.
He don't want to do it?
No.
And you got some big shoes to fill.
Well, his feet are bigger than mine. But maybe 1, 2 at the most.
2 more years?
3, I guess, if I'm alive.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be here, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of students for you to mentor, whether it be on the court or off the court. Right. And I appreciate the job that you've been doing here with these students and with these athletes.
But can I say one more thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In addition to basketball, I got 2 things I want to share with you. First of all, what I'm more proud of more than basketball is the fact that we got this tutoring program here. Okay. No books, no ball, and it's mandatory that they go. Okay. At least twice a week, and they get a training table and they get to eat food free, and it kind of keeps them on top of the schoolwork. Gotcha. And number 2, we were blessed and fortunate enough a year ago to take a team to Germany for 10 days. Oh wow. We were in Heidelberg, Germany for 10 days, and some of these kids had never been across the street, quote unquote, and they were well received and stayed with real prominent families. As a matter of fact, one of my players stayed with the mayor. Oh, wow. Okay. and they loved us over there, and we loved Germany. So I had to put the plug in for Heidelberg, Germany.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. I'm sure it was a wonderful experience.
Outstanding.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. Well, again,
I had to say that, man.
oh no, we appreciate you saying that. That's the type of thing that we're here to cover. That's what deserves all the acknowledgement and the recognition, that type of stuff.
Okay, well.
So once again, Coach, we thank you. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you sitting down with us. Again, if you guys get a chance, come down here to Castlemont High School. Check out a basketball game. Basketball games are on.
Nice place, nice place. Usually 3:30 to 6, and Castlemont's not near as bad as you think it is. I love it here. So don't believe what you hear.
That's right. Come on down to Oakland, California. Check out a basketball game at Castlemont High and check out Coach in action doing his thing, and come help support us. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy B Mims back here at Castlemont High in Oakland, California, and I'm here with point guard Davon Oliver. Davon, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good.
Good, good. So how long you been playing ball, Davon?
Since 4th grade?
4th grade? Yeah. Okay, did you play any AAU ball, or did you just go straight to
Both.
Okay. Okay. So as a point guard, what are some of the things that you look for as far as court awareness is concerned?
For the hot man who's open, just lead the floor, playmaking.
Okay. Okay. And with that being said as well, do you consider yourself to be a pass first type of guard or a shoot first type of guard?
Well, all around. Just look for which one. Depends on what night it is.
Okay. Okay, got you. So tell me a little bit about your transition up into this point. So you said you played AAU before, you played some ball, in your younger age and whatnot. Like, tell me about the work that you had to put in to get up into this point.
Put in a lot of work, a lot of work. I mean, AAU is different from high school because AAU there is no help.
Okay.
High school is help defense everywhere.
Gotcha.
So it's a big difference.
Okay. Okay. So what about the hours that you put in the gym? Tell me, I hear that you come here early, that you're here normally like 7 in the morning. You go to school, right after you come back from school, you right back here in the gym putting in work. I mean, tell me about your day, average day.
Yeah, from 8 o'clock to 9:20 in the gym, then school hours to 2:20, then back in the gym.
Okay. Okay. So on the weekends, are you out playing ball as well?
Yeah. Yeah, Sunday workouts, Saturday workouts.
Okay. So how far are you trying to take this?
All the way, as far as I can.
All the way. Okay. You got any schools kind of looking at you, or?
Yeah, Coach McGavock was telling me about him. We'll figure this out by next month.
Okay. So definitely some people kind of checking you out, and anybody that you would like to play for?
Well, I just want to play like for a system that fits me, like up and down system.
Okay.
Gets up and down.
Okay. So you a run and gun type of guard. Okay, you look real active. I seen you out there earlier doing your thing a little bit. Okay, so give me one or two players that you think that you would, I guess that you would say that most kind of you would pattern your game after, or that you feel like you most would resemble on the court.
Well, as a guard, my favorite player is Kobe, but as a guard, I'd probably go with Monte.
Monte?
Yeah, he a nice player to me.
Okay, so what do you like about Monte's game?
The way he finishes.
The way he finishes?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Was you sad to see him go and get traded away?
Well, I'm not a Warrior fan, so.
So who's your team? If you're not a Warriors fan, who's your team? Lakers? You're a good man. So did you follow the Lakers back in the day with the old school Magic Johnson Showtime era? Did you
Start watching Lakers 04. 04.
Okay.
When I started playing basketball.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. 04. So with that being said, if you could pick any NBA team to play for, would it be the Lakers? Matter of fact, if you could pick somebody to play for, not just to play for, but somebody to play with, would it be Kobe and the Lakers? Would it be LeBron and the Heat? Would it be,
Kobe and the Lakers.
Kobe and the Lakers. Okay. Okay. All right. So I appreciate you taking the time to sit here and talk with us. Man, I hear they got the slogan down here, no books, no ball. So I know you stay heavy in the books. And if you could just tell the camera real quick how important it is to be in your books and how important it is to make sure you stay rooted in school and get your education and do all the things that you need to do in order to prepare yourself on and off the court.
Yeah, well, it's student-athlete first, so student comes first and athlete comes second. So at the end of the day, you can make $1 million shooting basketball, but you can also make $1 million doing something else, or just live wealthy, off something else, let alone another sport.
Okay, that's what's up. You heard it first from Davon Oliver, student athlete down here at Castlemont High, Oakland, California, point guard. Come check him out.